Hello everyone, my name is Raula Khan and I am here with a new video which is basically on the required documents for Saitama University Mext University recommended scholarship. So university track has been announced for the Saitama University while rest of the universities is going to be announced in from November to Feb. So meanwhile, as university announces scholarship, I will let you know by my channel. So do subscribe my channel if you haven't. So let's move towards the required documents. I am attaching the link in description. You can just click on the link and you can just come here and you can just click on this information. After clicking on the information, you can see here, just scroll down a bit and you can see here the required documents. So actually, first of all, the first thing you will have to submit, the most important thing I would say, is the completed application form. So I will make a video on how to fill that application form of Saitama University. So right now, I think you should prepare the rest of the documents, and later, after preparing the rest of the document, you should side by side working on application form. Then you need academic transcript, which is going to be the official, original, or certified copies of your transcript. So just do it. And if you don't have, just ask your university to give you the academic transcript, and then you can attest them from any professor. I would suggest if you I would suggest that you should attest it from your chairman of your department or the dean of the department. So it will be all right. And one thing many applicant asked me, what are the original document and what are the copies of documents? So let me tell you, Mex is not asking you to submit your original documents. It is basically mean if you attest the copy, first, let's start with the beginning. If you have your original document and then you make it a copy. So then having a copy, just ask your professor, dean or chairman to attest it. If you attest that document, that will become your original as per Mext, and then you can just copy the attested copy which you have done it from your professor. Then that copy is going to be the copy of attested copy. So attested copy is going to be your original, and the copy is going to which you attach with the application form. So certified copy of certificate of graduation, which mean the degree. Actually the certificate here is mean actually degree. Then the two sealed letters of recommendation. What sealed letters are, I already have a detailed video on my YouTube channel. Just go in the playlist and you can see in the university track, or just write on video content, write sealed letter of recommendation. You can see it. I have explained it in a very detailed form. Then the essay on selected topics and the concise resume as well, certificate of English proficiency certificate. So one thing to be point to be noted, that if you don't have a IELTS and TOEFL, still you can apply. You can you ask your university to give you an equivalence certificate, or sorry, not equivalence, English proficiency certificate, which mean that you have studied here, and the medium of instruction or medium of language was in English. So you can just submit that and it will be acceptable. So certificate of employment and compensation income only for ADB GSP. So if you are applying to ADB GSP, then it is going to be applicable for them. So be issued by the company with the letterhead and contact details. If it is not, that is not going to be acceptable. So be careful on that. So if you are applying to ADB GSP scholarship and you don't have stamped logo, so it is not going to be accepted. Be signed by an authorized signatory with a printed name with detail of position and official designation. So it is better to read this, and after that you should and the monthly income in USD dollar. So you can just check, and you should write the USD dollar current conversion as well. You can just check it by ADB GSP. If the current employment is less than 2 years, a copy of certificate from the previous employment must be submitted to verify the applicant meets the minimum 2 years of qualification. If unemployed, submit a certificate of unemployment and no income, and must be government issued with its letterhead. So it is another criteria. If you are unemployed, then you have to generate a unemployment certificate. However, you are not going to be eligible for ADP GSP if you are unemployed. That does not mean you are going to be eligible for that. So certification, proof of family income or no income. So this is also going to be required for ADB GSP scholarship. So if you are applying for Mext scholarship, this is not going to be needed. So if unapplied, then you have to submit this and duly accomplish ADB GSP sheet as well. So evidence such as copy of bank account. So this is what actually needed for this. So it is going to be at your tuition fee, admission fee, and the cost of living as well. So it is actually basically 140,000 yen per month. Cost of living budget totally depends on that. So scholarship for the financial instrument, this is what they have. And the further they have the detail of the professor and the associate professor and then assistant professor there. So if you have any issue, you can just contact the FSO as well. I have already explained all the detail about Mext scholarship and ADB GSP scholarship of Saitama University. So you can just apply to civil and environmental engineering. So best of luck. My next video will be on the application form, and I will deliberately or comprehensively explain one by one the aspect or the sections of application form. So far you already know about Saitama University, you know the eligibility criteria, you know the scholarship that are offered in Saitama University, and later on I will discuss the application form as well. So thank you so much for watching my video. If you haven't subscribed it, please subscribe it so that you receive a notification of the new video. So thank you so much. Let's meet again.